Good morning, guys. Today we're going to work on activity 4.6, using volume surface area formulas to solve problems. Let me just double check my listing here, but I believe that is all we're going to do today on the video. And I'm going to have you guys have a worksheet that will practice on total surface area and lateral surface area. So should be a pretty quick video. Tomorrow there will be a formative as well as a start of a study guide for your test that will be on Monday next week, since we do not have school on Friday this week. So looking at this first part here, you know the formulas for the volume and surface area of prisms, cylinders, pyramids, cones, and spheres. Unfortunately, not all shapes you encounter in the real world match these shapes exactly, but they can be pretty close. You can use these volume and surface area formulas to approximate the measurements of real world shapes. Describe a strategy for appropriating the volume and surface area of the vase shown. Then use the strategy to determine the volume and surface area. So if we're looking at this vase on the right hand side, we could say that the upper and lower portions, so about here to here and here, would be very similar to a cylinder. So we could say similar to a cylinder. Got the I. To a cylinder. What we can do is we'll find the formula. So we're going to use as our radius. We have a radius of 4 inches and 2 inches. So if you look and see, right here in pink I highlighted, that's the 2 inch. Right here in pink down there is the 4 inch. So there's our two radiuses. So the approximate volume, so let's go, let me rewrite my 2 inches to make it clear a little bit there. Let's go up to our top and find our cylinder so we can find our formula. So we got to remember that our cylinder is essentially what we're going to do is total surface area, which is volume, surface area they want to find. So is 2 pi r squared times h plus 2 pi r h. So we're going to come all the way down. We'll rewrite that. So I said 2 pi r squared times h plus, I'm going to write my plus like this, plus 2 pi r h, I believe is what they said. Let me just double check because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys right. Yep. And the volume, I don't know if we found the volume. Yeah, we did. Maybe we did not find the volume, so I'll pull that up so we have it. Once again, on the test, I'm going to make sure you guys have these formulas so you do not need to memorize these. Okay, so let me pull it up real quick. So volume of a cylinder, is just pi r squared h. So very similar to this top one up here, just without the 2. So we can find this out. So if we type in, so we can say our one radius is, let me just zoom in, 2 pi, we'll go with 4 squared, and since we're going to do 4, we're going to do times it by 12 for height, plus 2 pi 4 times 12 again. So once again, type in this in your calculator, 2 pi parentheses 4 squared, or 4 parentheses squared, let me see if I can get this right, times 12. Oh, did not type in correctly in my calculator, so hold on, let me redo it. Parenthesis 4 squared times 12. We'll do the volume, because that number did not come out right. So let's look at the volume. Okay, we'll double check this one in a minute, so just wait a second. So volume, as we said, is just pi r squared h. So let's take pi. We're going to take a radius of 4 squared, and then times our height of 12. I'm sorry, guys. My number is not coming up correctly to what they're giving me, so I don't know what is being done wrong here right now. Because what they're coming up with is that the volume is 377 cubic units. So the cubic inches, because that's what we're working with. And they say that the surface area is equal to 289 squared inches. So if someone is able to figure out how they got these two answers for me, because I'm having a hard time seeing where they exactly got that from, I will give you guys a bonus point on your test on your standards to try and help assist you. Actually, if I look at this, we're not going to be doing any of these types of things on the test. So I'm going to skip ahead, actually. I'm going to go down to the assignment page, and we're going to do a couple of the assignment pages. Okay? Because I just wanted to work on some of these reminder things to have you guys prepared for that part. Alright, so if we look at practice 1, we'll probably just do practice 1 and maybe practice 3 and call it a day. The Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas is a replica of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Luxor base is a square with a side length of 600 feet. So, we gotta look at a pyramid. And they said it's a square base. I don't know why that's not working. Meaning that it's gonna look kind of like this. Because it all comes up to a single point right up here. Okay, so it says that with a side length of 600 feet, each lateral face has a slant height of 460. So this here is 460. And the height, the hotel is 350 feet tall. So this height is 350 feet. Okay. What is the volume of the Luxor Hotel? So we got to look at volume for a pyramid. Okay. So it says right here, 1/3 base times height is the formula for a pyramid. Okay. So if we're looking, I'm pulling up to my notes now. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Actually, that might be a little different. Let me just double check, guys, because this is a squared pyramid and not a regular pyramid. Sorry, going through all the notes right now. Okay, so yes, volume for the regular square pyramid would be the same. One volume of 1/3 times base times height. So, all we do for number 1A, we can rewrite this as 1/3 base, parentheses, which is 600, and then times it by the height, which is 350, and type that in our calculator, and we'll see what we come up with. So alpha y equals, hit enter, type in 1 over 3, parentheses 600, close parentheses, parentheses again, 350, close parentheses, and our answer should come up to, let me make sure this is coming out the correct because it seems a little small from what I'm thinking. And it does come out wrong. How did they come up with that not being right? So give me a second, guys. I'm just going to check and see. I'm going to try something and see if this is going to work. Because, once again, the answer that they gave me is not the same answer as what I'm coming up with. And it's kind of making me wonder why that's not working. What I came up with and what you guys should have came up with would have been about 70,000 cubic feet. But they're coming up with 42 million cubic feet. So I'm going to check with something and see here if this is going to work real quick. Oh, that would be why. We missed a thing that the base should be squared. That would make a huge difference here. So let me type this in again and see if that's what comes up with. Yep, so that's what we missed. Their formula here is not correct. They should have had a square sign right here by the 600. So it should be 1/3 base squared times height to find the volume. So that is where they end up getting the 42 million cubic feet. So that hotel in Vegas is 42 million cubic feet big. That's how much it can fill up. So if I took a hose, I would need to fill up pretty much 42 million gallons to try and fill that place up. Next, they're asking us what our lateral surface area of the Luxor Hotel is. Sorry, guys. So if we're looking at this, if we go back up and try and remember what our surface area formula is. So we're going to zoom all the way up back to the pyramid. So right here, we have this as our lateral surface area is 1/2 LS, 1/2 LS, or actually, I'm sorry, lateral surface area is right here. Ooh, I'm sorry. So you're taking the side times S, which is the steep, and S or L, so 600 times the side, and that's how we will find this answer out. So going all the way back down. Sorry, I know it's a lot of moving around, guys. So you're going to take 600 times 350. Actually, I don't know if it's the height. Let me just double check. Nope, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong one. So it's going to be the 450. Because what we're going to do is we're going to times the 460 and the 600 and add them essentially together. So if you type this in your calculator, 600 parentheses 460 plus 600 parentheses 460, and your answer should come out to be, I'm going to put it right over here to the side, 552, comma 000 squared feet. Once again, I will make sure that I will make a cheat sheet with all these formulas for you, that you have a formula to be able to do this stuff, not expecting it to remember it off your head, guys. Now let's do this last one and then we'll call it a day, because you guys have a worksheet you're going to be doing that helps with some of this. So a traffic cone has a radius of 9 inches. So we should all know a traffic cone, first off, is a cone. Let me make it more of a cone shape. So it says it has a radius of 9 inches, so putting that there, 9. A height of 30 inches. I know it's not exact, guys, so don't make fun of me. What is the volume of the traffic cone? What is the lateral and total surface area of the slanted height? So we have to find the cone. So if we look up here, let's see, do they talk? There we go. Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r squared times h. So 1/3 pi r squared times h. Let's sub our numbers in. 1/3 pi. We know r is 9 because that's what they told us, and our h is 30. Type this in your calculator and we'll get the volume of it. So 1 alpha y equals 1/3 times pi parentheses 9 squared, or I'm sorry, parentheses close parentheses 9 squared times 30 will end up giving us a volume. So I'm going to move this, put an arrow down here so we can see. Volume equals, V equals 2544.69 cubic inches. Now the total, let's look at the lateral and total surface area. If this is 31 inches, so I'm going to put total surface area, lateral surface area. Now, if we look back, and I'm going to pull it up on my computer so that I'm not moving this around too much on you guys and throwing your brains around. If we're looking at trying to find the total surface area of a cone, let's compare. There we go. I know we did a cone. Where is it? There it is. So, for a cone, excuse me, the lateral surface area, hold on, I'm just reading it real quick. Alright, so the lateral surface area would be pi rs, and then the total surface area would be pi r squared plus pi rs, s meaning the 31. So let's plug these numbers in. We're going to do we'll do the lateral first. So we're going to do this one here first. So pi r would be 9, and our s would be 31. So we type that in our calculator. So pi times 31, or pi parentheses 31 parentheses 9, either way works with me. If you did 9 and then parentheses, or 9 and then 31, hit enter, and we are going to come out with our lateral surface area of 876.50. Let me just make sure they're using it. Should be squared. We are doing 3. Yep, squared inches. And then if we do this other one, pi r, so is 9 squared plus pi r, which is 9, parentheses 31. We already know the bottom part, so we can just do, we take pi times 9 squared and type in plus 876.50 because this part right here was done right there already. It'll come out to be 1130.97 squared inches. So I'm just putting a box around it so you guys see where the answers are. Okay. Make sure you guys copy this down and do the worksheet. The worksheet has these formulas on there already. If you need assistance, please do not hesitate to email me. Tomorrow we'll work on the formative and start your study guide. All right. Have a good one, you guys.